Hey y'all, it's Chonfelito. We got a new tank in store for you. It's going to be the Chimera. It is going to be the Tier 8 medium tank. Now this tank is quite unique in the fact that it has a 127mm gun, which means it has got a large alpha with a long reload, which kind of makes it similar to a Chinese medium. But I really like this tank. It's not that I'm doing fantastic in it, but I don't know. I can't get over the derp. You just gotta love it. I mean, right here, this is just something that's not gonna happen very often. The armor is not very good. It's gonna look amazing in this clip here, but it's not the greatest. You are pretty much paper. You're gonna get penned by just about everything. You see right there, I get wrecked, and I'm gonna get a bounce from the T-49 on the side here. That's gonna be the second shell that I bounce from him. Those tracks just tend to eat up a lot of shells. So if you can turn those tracks into a tank, you can get a lot of bounces. But you're not going to be guaranteed a bounce. Now I'm going to get wrecked here, and there's not a whole lot I can do. My team is just falling apart at 1 versus 5. I'm not going to win with that 13-second reload. Now a couple of things about the tank is, as you can see, it's got 1,400 hit points, which is kind of low for a medium. It's about average for the tier. It does have a 290-meter view range, which is okay, but you're not going to be spotting everything up. DPM is where this tank really suffers, but like I said, it's a very good peek-a-boom tank. You can get in, get out, and be able to really just put the hurt on somebody with your alpha damage is just fantastic. You can do, I think it's 440 on each shell on your standard ammunition, which is just fantastic, and 400 on your APCR, and then on your HE you can do 530. Now the best part is when you max roll on your AP, it's 550, which is just, for a medium tank, 550 at tier 8. That's awesome. So when you can get those high rolls, those max rolls, it really does come handy in clearing a lot of hit points very quickly. So you can, and then it's actually a HESH shell, is the HE shell. It's a HESH shell. It's got about 64 millimeters of penetration, so you're not going to pen everything, but if you can get it to work, then it will do upwards. I think the max roll is 663 on it, so you can do very well. The shell velocity is kind of slow, so you do need to, when you're in this kind of position where you're sniping from across the map, you do need to take that into consideration, that you do need to lead your shell. It's 732 meters per second. So like I said, 127 millimeter on the caliber of the gun is just fantastic. Again, I find it to be quite accurate. You can see that aiming circle gets quite small, and I'm able to sneak a shot right through there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get much damage out of that because somebody stole it right from me. But overall, this tank just does really well. You're not going to hit everything on the move. You can see the aiming circle does get quite large when you're shooting over a long distance, and but you can surprisingly get a number of snapshots. So in this game here, you're going to see I'm going to speed it up here, mainly because I'm just trying to go hunt down the last little bit of tanks. I did try and get a mastery. I tried my hardest. I played about 15 games. I was hoping, since it was a real new tank, I was able to get it, but no, I just got 5 first class medals. So I wasn't able to snag the mastery, but I did have a couple of good games. I think the last one's a 4.2K, so it really was a great game. Now you can see here, this is where the accuracy kind of comes in. Now given I'm not aiming super great, and you say I bounce off the side of that J-Panther, I mean the Radical is bigger than the tank, but the shell does tend to go where you want it. So I've got the Bulldog there that's going to finish him up for me, and now I got this Pantera to deal with. Now I don't think this Pantera realizes what kind of hurt I can put on him, as I put 427 into the side of him. Now right here, I'm just trying to get as close to him as possible, make it as difficult as possible for him to pen me. And I'm able to clear him up in one last shell. Now it just leaves us 3 versus 2 here on this one. A Tankenstein and an SU-152 is all that's left. I know that the Tankenstein, you can see there, is about 2/3 hit points, and then the SU, I believe, is about half hit points. So it's going to take me about 5 shots to clear them all if I don't. Now, the other tank is able to get a couple of shots in on there, able to lower him down. Now I'm afraid that this SU-152 is right here. Now he can HE me in the face, I'm pretty sure, so I do need to be very careful, or else I will lose my hit points. And then if I get tagged by the SU and then I get tagged by the Tankenstein, I am going to be and a lot of hurt. So as he's coming around here, he's not entirely sure. That's a nice thing about playing new tanks, is people just don't know what to expect from them. They don't know that I have a long reload. They saw that I dumped a big, huge thing of alpha, but maybe they thought that I got an HE shot in. So playing new tanks is fun because people just don't know what to expect. And you see right there, I was able to poke around the corner and able to get a nice shot in on him. Now, I thought that the Tankenstein had gone around, but he ends up being there right in my face. Again, the Tankenstein doesn't know what my reload is. He doesn't know what... He's probably never seen this tank before in his life. So he is playing a little bit passive, but you can see I'm able to sneak in here, get one more shot on that lower plate. Again, like, it's a pretty small area to hit, but I'm able to hit it pretty easily. So right there, you can see I'm going to show you first class 3.4K, 121,000 credits. It is a great credit earner in Tier 8. Not the best, I mean, but you are going to earn quite a bit of credits. And right here, this is one of the best games that I had. Right here, you can see I'm able to poke up here, spot up the LTTB. Now, I do get a little bit greedy here, and I am going to take a shot that I'm not really paying attention for. I see that there's a couple of tanks out here, but I'm just assuming that I'm going to be safe. You see that Pantera is still up there. He's going to roll down and around, able to get one more shot on that Tiger too. But then I take a big shot right to the face, 606 from the Borsig that's back there. But I'll get to pay him back, don't you worry. So right here, I got that Tiger 2 pushing around. I'm able to reload again, able to knock down. I mean, I'd done almost all that damage there, just in 2 shots. It's just fantastic. I mean, 3 shots, I'm up to 1,200 damage. That's the awesome thing about the 440 alpha is you can rack up the damage very quickly. Again, it's only going to be about every 13 seconds. Again, I would recommend running the calibrated shells on it, the gun rammer on it, because it does bring that reload down for you, which is really crucial. Again, you don't have the greatest pen, but you're only losing about 440 alpha if you do switch to that Pramo. But just keep in mind it's about 3,200 credits a shell, so you do need to keep that in mind as you're shooting the Pramo if you're trying to save credits. But against Tier 9s, you're gonna struggle a little bit. I mean, look at this shot right here. Able to sneak that right in the top of him. I mean, you just never know what you're going to get. I mean, that's just RNG for you. Able to sneak it right in on the top, put him down to a 1-shot. It's gonna, that was really crucial to the game here. You can see it's still a 5-on-4, but I do need to be careful. Able to get 4.45 into that side of that T-34-3. That is probably the tank that's most similar to this tank, in the fact that it's got it's a medium tank with a big alpha gun. Now, I'm trying to get a shot on this Borsig right here, but I don't want to poke too far forward. And then I spot up the T-49 coming around in the T-34. The T-34-3 right there is able to get a shot into me. And now that puts me down to a 1-shot, almost a 1-shot for the T-43, T-34. And then I'm able to track this T-34 right in place, which is very helpful, because anytime you can track a target and somebody else shoots them, you get unassisted damage for that. So that's very helpful if you can shoot for the tracks, because it makes all the difference. And with this big caliber gun, you'll be able to punch shells through tracks very easily if you're aiming properly. So right here, I know it's going to be a win. I just want to go for the damage. So I see that I'm trying to see if I can get one more kill. If I can, it'd be awesome. If not, I just really want some more damage. I'm on 3.7K, and I'm able to shoot one more into the Borsig, 538 HE into the side of him. Overall, this is a fantastic tank. It's a little expensive at $50 when it first comes out, but if you wait, it will come out later, and you guys will be able to pick it up for a lot cheaper. Overall, if you have the money, pick it up. If you want to wait, it's going to be a great tank when it comes back around. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all, and we'll see y'all later.